So my name is Paul Stewart McCormick. I am a minimalist poet and spoken word artist. Over the years, certainly the past few months, I've been railing against the vitriol and hate of this world, the divisiveness of politics. We are a global community, we are humans, and yet we just fight over racism, sexism, and LGBTQ issues. I get a little full of myself. Tonight, I want to tell a story of several near-death experiences I had this past Saturday while tubing in West Virginia. My wife, who I love dearly, had gone tubing with her sister about a month ago, and it's like, baby, it was the most relaxing thing. You need to do this. You need a day off. I'm responsible for about 80 employees, and since March, the pandemic, the CDC, the Virginia Department of Health, it's been overwhelming. And at times, people focus on me, and I am the cause of the pandemic. So she's like, baby, I'm going to take you tubing. So I went tubing with my wife, my sister-in-law Tina, and our niece Faith in West Virginia. We show up at this secret spot because we're going to trek through the woods to a special entrance to this river. And it's about a 45-minute journey, I am told. It kind of loops around and brings you back to the car. My wife has talked of these rapids, and I've made fun of her. Come on, baby, rapids? No way. She's like, no, it's wonderful. You've got to go. So I did. And we show up in the middle of the woods, and I'm handed my tube. It was a cute tube, a very small tube. I am 240 pounds looking at this tube, going, all right, I can do this. So this 55-year-old man with his niece, sister-in-law, and wife trekked through the woods in my bathing suit, shirtless, no shoes, because I don't need shoes. I'm just going to do this. And we show up at the river. And the water is just flowing. I won't call it rapids, but Jiminy Cricket, this water is moving, looks kind of shallow, see lots of rocks. Okay. And my sister-in-law, who weighs about 100 pounds, hops in her little tube, boom, she's gone. Yay! My wife, boom, gone, yay! Niece. And I'm looking at my tube, I'm like, all right. And I plop my ass into the tube, right into the center of it. And suddenly, I swear, my knees were hitting my forehead. I just fell through it, and my ass is hitting the rock. Bam, bam, boom. I'm like, this is no good. What the hell am I going to do? I'm about to flip over, and before I can make a decision, I hit a rock, and I'm in the water, hoping not to hit my head. I'm disoriented. I stand up, and my glasses are gone. Now, I tell you right now, I take these off, you're all nothing to me. Blur. And I'm in the middle of this river, about knee deep, waves hit me, and I'm stumbling, I'm fumbling, I make it to the far shore. And my wife, minutes later, has crawled up on the far shore with my tube. And she's like, baby, you ready? And then she's like, oh my God, your glasses. I'm like, yeah, oh my God, my glasses. What do we do? I'm like, I ain't going across this river, I'm gonna die. So, as a 55-year-old man who's dealt with a lot of difficult situations in my life, I'm gonna continue. She hands me my tube, boom, she's in hers, she's gone. I decide I'm gonna lay on my tube. I'll have better control of the situation. I'm thinking here, a blind man going down a river, hearing the crashing of water against rocks. Got this. And up ahead, my niece, my wife, my sister-in-law, like, can you see that rock? Can you see that rock? I'm like, no, bam! I hit the rock, I'm tumbling in the water again. Oh my God, I get back on my tube, I'm gonna do this. And then bam, I'm hitting a tree that apparently had to fall into the river a couple weeks before. And I'm tangled up in branches going, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And I hear my niece going, Uncle Paul, you okay? Yeah, got this. I got this. And so somehow, as I am going down this river, other people who I am passing passing are just leisurely floating along, drinking their beers, listening to music, having a grand old time. And I'm whizzing by them, terrified. I'm gonna die. And bam, into rocks. Bam, into trees. I am so bruised up right now, days later, and yet I hung in there. But I always remember, toward the end, I couldn't see, but I heard this voice of what had to have been about a 6 or 7-year-old child going, "Mommy, that man, he looks terrified. Is he okay?" And Mommy was like, "No," and whizzing on by. And I have to laugh at myself. I made this decision. I had a great time. But we as people on this planet need to accept somehow we're all caught up in some river of chaos, whirling past other people, not fully understanding what's going on, all the while facing the possibility of death. We need to stand up. We need to stand strong and just embrace life at its fullest. Forget the politics. Forget the religion and the borders and the territories. It's about Mother Nature. Oh, Mother Nature taught me good. She did. A big man in a little tube going down a river. But rest assured, I appreciate life. I appreciate you all. We should appreciate and love one another. Thank you.